welcome back to the channel once again. So who should be in the goalpost for Spain in this year's World Cup coming up in the USA, Canada and Mexico? Is it David Raya of Arsenal or Barcelona's Juan Garcia, who's been explosive this season, even from last season, or Unai Simon, who's already in the goalpost for them? Maybe there's a possibility that Robert Sanchez of Chelsea could be considered also in for De La Fuente's team. So we're going to discuss that one and analyze and debate on who should be in the goalpost for the Spanish national team, because there's a growing debate. People are calling for Juan Garcia to replace Unai Simon because the guy is in some huge bright form for Barcelona, keeping clean sheets and save upon saves. Raya also established himself in for Arsenal. So many think that yes, this is time for him to be in the goalpost. So we're here to discuss that one. I have Javier, Albert, and Lacun. Guys, say welcome once again.
Thank you.
Charlie, the Spanish national team, in fact, people in Spain are now calling for Juan Garcia to be in the goalpost for Spain because we all know what he's been doing. Yeah. The latest one is just yesterday night against Racing Santander. Yeah. The crucial save he did. He looks like a monster in the goalpost. And I remember what Hans Flick said that after the Madrid game. He said, once Garcia is imposed, he's very calm. And I think that he's every Barcelona fan now. And when Garcia is in goalpost, we are all calm. But why do you think Juan Garcia, or people are calling for Juan Garcia to replace Unai Simon so quickly now? Just give me why you think people are doing that.
Who are doing that?
I mean, of course, the Barca fans, not here, the Spain, not just in Spain, across the globe, and
those championing this campaign are Barcelona fans. And you see, it's football. That's what you expect. They have a goalkeeper who this season, when you talk of the best goalkeepers, you can add him to those goalkeepers performing. You talk of David Raya this season in Europe, top performing goalkeepers. Talk of David Raya. Talk of Juan Garcia. Talk of Robert Sanchez. Fifi Becker. you understand? Courtois. Yeah. You see, you mentioned these goalkeepers, and Juan Garcia is included. Don't forget, Juan Garcia is came to Barcelona with the best goalkeeper in Spain award.
Yeah.
At that time, he was playing for Espanyol. And Espanyol
literally saved them from relegation.
And as Espanyol, there you are going to face a lot of shots, but he had the highest save percentage in the Spanish La Liga last season. Yeah. So he was an exceptional goalkeeper for Espanyol last season. Now he comes to Barcelona, and you see, all this while, Barcelona wanted a goalkeeper who, when things are difficult, because we have a very bad defense, when things are difficult, he will rise up and rescue the club in tough situations. He came to Barcelona, and he started doing that well. When he got injured, Sergini came in, and every game we played, we lost. We conceded a goal. Every game, we conceded a goal. You understand? So if every game we are conceding goals with Sergini, and Juan Garcia comes back, returns from injury, clean sheet starts coming again.
Oh, Charlie. 4 in a row, right? He went 4 in a row.
Mamma mia.
I want to pass for you.
Mamma mia. Clean sheet started coming again with this defense. That shows how good he is.
Mamma mia.
That shows how good So when people are...
He's no good.
As I move, I hype it too much.
Who's overhyping him? Who's overhyping him here?
He's giving out a good performance, no doubt about it. But can't do much.
From last season. Oh, you are
last season too. Robert Sanchez was better goalkeeper. Than one friend say Joan Garcia. Obi Kodan Kwaje Club Cup. Best goalkeeper.
Espanyol Bobby.
No, you see. Did he get the best goalkeeper at the club?
Yes.
You want the
best goalkeeper.
Espanyol Bobby.
Club Cup.
Why do you guys judge him or the Chelsea team with the Club World Cup?
Huh?
Why the whole season?
That was their biggest achievement.
No,
that was
but
their biggest
The
achievement.
entire season wasn't just about the Club World Cup. They played the Premier League.
Yeah.
They played the Champions League.
No, they play the Champions League.
No.
Okay, they won the conference.
Go. Yeah, you see. Oh, wait a second.
Yo, conference league.
Conference league. Why conference league? I qualify for UEFA Champions League. I give FIFA Club World Cup.
So,
Who save?
We are looking at the individual performance of the goal.
Yeah.
And last season in Spain, a league that had Courtois, that has Jean Oblak, that has Sergini.
Who won the Zamora Award?
Yeah, it was Juan Garcia.
Okay.
Juan
You have a
Garcia.
point to prove. I understand
has won the best goalkeeper.
Roberto Sanchez was
Has a point to prove.
better goalkeeper than him last season. Per the achievements.
Oh yes,
Per the achievements.
No, per team achievement.
Listen, per the achievement.
Not team, not individual achievement.
No,
he won the best
individual.
goalkeeper.
Individual.
And the fact,
He too won the best goalkeeper in the league.
compare.
No, now you see, we are
winning best goalkeeper at La Liga and winning the best goalkeeper at Club World Cup.
38 match league.
Check the team he
You are
faced.
saying that one is better.
Paris Saint-Germain. Check. You can check.
Paris Saint-Germain.
He gave out a good
we are
performance.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Or conceded goal.
No, he didn't consider.
Obi Paris Saint-Germain conceded goal season under review last season. He was a better goalkeeper. Obi Paris Saint-Germain conceded goal.
Babylons.
Obo Paris Saint-Germain last season. Machine left and right.
Yes. We
He's a
understand.
better goalkeeper than
We
you.
understand.
This season they were your form change. Roberto Sanchez and Ancas.
No, last season, Robert Sanchez was not better goalkeeper than Juan Garcia.
He was a better goalkeeper statistically. Fabla.
Statistically, let's compare the two. Last season.
Different league.
Yeah, you know it's
Different league.
You're saying he had a better
Different
one.
league.
There's no need for us to discuss this.
Okay, but
There's no need for us to discuss this.
where they go?
Last season, that's 24-25, right?
Yeah.
Both players or both goalkeepers played. This one played 38 games. Juan Garcia, all the
38.
and then the other goalkeeper
Sanchez.
Sanchez played 32. So 6 more than him
For leagues.
for the league.
League only.
League only.
Then all competitions.
No, but
And the competition. All competition because a season under review. I said, me and can't about just a league.
Okay, we'll do the other ones. But let's
League in Sanity.
goals conceded. Robert Sanchez had 1.1 goal conceded per game. And then Juan Garcia had 1.3 goal conceded. The saves, 3.8 per game. Robert Sanchez, 3.0. The percentage is 74.
Or commanding natural ye. Short no. Or command natural ye.
Sanchez had 73.6%. Goals prevented. Preventing a goal. 7.5.
Because of the team on me no bono.
Robert Sanchez.
Espanyol control natural in a short man so too much, you know.
What are you saying?
Because attribute of a goalkeeper, not necessarily about you making these saves na you can. About how I organize your defense, plan so about me, I prevent all these shots about home. And also can be, and also attribute of a goalkeeper. And to you, if you are basing this on. Team command natural shot ban so too much, and sometimes you're fault. Sometimes you're fault. Because some attributes of a goalkeeper, say, or team organizing naturally, your goalkeeper or that attribute.
So, because the NSA Garcia is better than him because so allow more we are or saving more than you.
Let me tell you,
more than you. You get it.
You are basing this on how I'll prevent shots. And I make us say check a shots now call both goalkeepers in the son. Maybe you. Roberto maybe a short baby because of the ability to control the defense in a short woman so you see if you are basing it on short or preventing sometimes you can put blames on Joan Garcia so also allow shot because of inability to organize the defense in that's why that's the perspective I'm talking from.
Okay, so you are saying let's continue from there. I'll come back to the stats so that will be clear.
Yeah.
You are saying that but Sanchez was better than him
last season and a review.
Continue with your point. Continue with your point.
So, with what Juan Garcia has done, from Espanyol to Barcelona, when people are championing an agenda that he should be called to the Spanish national team, he deserves to be called.
Yeah.
Because clearly the year under review from Espanyol to FC Barcelona this season, he has been exceptional.
And he was still not called.
He was not called. And you see, a player plays for Barcelona. Barcelona have the numbers, honestly. They have the numbers. So, and also they have a say because when you look at the Spanish national team,
influence in this Spanish national team.
When you look at the Spanish national team, most of the players plays for Barcelona.
Yeah. At the point, more achieved opinion. It was majority of Barcelona players.
And this current Spanish national team, a lot of the players play for Barcelona.
Yeah.
So if they say Juan Garcia should be called, based on what the performance of Juan Garcia, based on what he did last season, based on what he's doing currently, clearly he has been better last season and this season than Unai Simons.
Yeah. Unai Simons, I have a but in as much as because he has been better than Unai Simons. But you are going to a competition that needs an experienced goalkeeper.
Good. So experience comes in. Now Spain have the opportunity to choose between 4 goalkeepers or 5 goalkeepers.
Three.
That website that goalkeepers a BB Romero.
Alex
they'll pick 3.
Romero.
But they
have
more
5 options.
5 options.
Roberto Sanchez, Alex Romero, Unai Simons, Joan Garcia, and Raya.
So I think Juan Garcia should be called to the Spanish national team.
Among these 3. I think
Simons.
I think so.
For experience, he has led the team to win the Euros. And he's also I think he's the second captain or third, I don't know. For him, because of experience, he should be in there, but he's not performing well.
Yeah.
So based on performance and leadership, he should be there. Yeah. Now, David Raya is one of the best goalkeepers in the game currently.
Yeah, currently.
And he has already been in the team.
Yeah.
For long. Yeah. So you have David Raya and Unai Simons with experience in the team already.
Yeah.
So if Juan Garcia hasn't been in the national team, Corona, it doesn't matter. Call him to be the third goalkeeper to be there. I'm not saying you should go and start.
Okay, so you don't think he should start?
No, if you see me, I think if these 3 goalkeepers are called based on performance, the starting position should be between Raya and Juan Garcia based on performance. But you see, loyalty comes in. Who is the coach?
Preferences too comes in.
You understand? There's nothing that Unai Simon can do.
That Juan Garcia can do. Yeah.
But the only thing they will talk about is he doesn't have experience. He hasn't been called to the Spanish national team before. That is the only thing. So call him. Let him go gain the experience. I'm not saying he should start. No. But you see, with David Raya, I don't think Unai Simon should be starting.
Yeah.
So with Raya's performance, he should be the first choice goalkeeper.
First choice.
And not him. Yeah, I get it. And I understand because I think it's very difficult to just change number 1, your trusted goalkeeper,
your preferred goalkeeper,
and replacing him with someone. Yes, he's on form, but just straight away, it's quite tricky. And the goalkeeping position is something that it's
a very important department going into this kind of competition.
Now, let's go back to why in the first place Unai Simon was the first choice goalkeeper, because we know that Raya has been there for like 2 or 3 years, and he should have been considered for this position. Yeah. But it was rather Unai Simon in the goal post. Remember, Unai Simon won the Zamora Award, which you are using it to make the argument for Garcia. The season before they went for the Euros.
He won the Zamora. So now Joan Garcia has won the Zamora, so he needs to get into the team.
Let me land. So I'm just saying that it is more to that. Yeah. Get it? Luis Enrique De La Fuente's team. If you look at the core of the team, most of the players are players he played with them throughout the ranks. You remember he was a coach for the youth teams. So you know these guys. Cucurella is one of them. Loma was one of them. So for him to even bench Grimaldo, remember Grimaldo was on fine form with Leverkusen. He benched him. He used Cucurella, and then he played Loma in defense. There were other players that people were expecting him to consider. Why did he even play Fabian Ruiz in the midfield and trying to play Pedri as a number 10? So De La Fuente was rewarding players that he know them from. He trusted them. And that is why Unai Simon was his choice. Yeah, he won it. He won it. So for me, it's quite difficult for him to do that. But again,
if it is not broken, don't try to fix it.
This is the time for him to consider, because a perfect example was the last game Barca played against Bilbao, the Super Cup semi-final. In a game that La Fuente was at the stadium, people reported it was at the stadium,
team.
monitoring the two goalkeepers.
Garcia and that with one performance.
There are certain goals.
But there was a goal he conceded.
That
was so post to concede. And I think with the World Cup coming, just a few months, I mean, from now, if you are De La Fuente, you should be considering changing the goalkeeper. Perhaps David Raya is someone you can't ignore because I think this is the time for him to be in the post. If Garcia is not in the picture, it should be Raya who should be in the goal post. So I don't know whether you agree.
I think you can have an argument, another perspective of an argument of the style of goalkeeper these goalkeepers we are mentioning is. But okay, Spanish goalkeepers now in terms of all preferred style no, omu ina affect you. Born a dominant no meet my pia boni bi. The most important thing now be here free goalkeeper and almost savings, you know, because at the point in time or tournaments the pressure be also and all these shots and be from other teams now be sure going forward in this kind of competition to be here a reliable goalkeeper. You believe say in terms of this reflex and saves no whatever for this Spanish team I'm a team so I think that Joan see more choice in na be the preferred choice. Your prefer not in Beko. Because in as much as you can Joan Garcia, you can say, or do you not see more Demako Giros? And the ultimate question is when we saw but this kind of boys here, can say in from our perspective, you won't say be a Costativa or Statua. In as much as you can say, he has started those players every single one almost starting the Euros. So I think the ultimate question be if it is not broken, don't try to fix it. Or try to fix it. I think that, for me, I think that Joan Garcia needs to be called with the performance now. The my last season, and this season at Barcelona, how I'll buy what team about that problem na stress in the Barcelona in terms of how no good in terms of saving shots beyond my about saying how GDS stressing needs to save the one man. Joan Garcia about fit in or Barcelona for in terms of ni service now or Barcelona to keep all these clean sheets now. So at the point in time, one man Barca needs to concede bet. It takes a performance of Joan Garcia and I'm a difference. But I'd say he's giving out a good performance for Barcelona, so he needs to be called. But for me, I think that you underrated Alex Romero. Conversation in fan account. He's one of the best goalkeepers it was Spain. And with the profile opening a fair no De La Fuente here also be in terms of the savings on the ball be ultimately back. So I think that we should not underrate Alex Romero from the perspective so about race that Unia no the Becas and I say the fan base Nia no Becas. He's another goalkeeper I'll give out a good performance this season and last season. So I think that also standing a point to prove that also deserves De La Fuente needs to call him to the World Cup. But I think that in as far as go best goalkeepers. Joan Garcia giving out a good performance. United States at the point was giving out a good performance. This season I shambolic for him. I think at the point, Raya, they will prove you crowd. And I'm also connect startable. Raya, for about 5 seasons there, I'm more consistent performance. I think on the say Spanish a Spain number 1 goalkeeper going to this World Cup. But this Omina best goalkeepers. But okay from I think say you're judging it too early because season and cover be when say Alex Romero that performance here now. Garcia there will be more than him. It been so anyasa. So I didn't say. So to me,
like if I see one Garcia in our post, and at first against when it was searching and testing, I know that when it's testing in the post, there's certain shot he will freeze. He will freeze. And for searching. Even not me too so
I think say Omina ever point to prove for them to be selected to this World Cup. You should know the club World Cup best goalkeeper able. Roberto. I don't know. Your body didn't know even know. Hey, Capello one come anywhere you. Capello
he's not here.
Capello bra say Capello soba. Capello soba. I do you say in Capello.
You can't afford to be making mistakes and conceding
because you see you can
look at how you consider against Chelsea.
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Yeah, I just say mistakes they will be on. Maybe any mistakes so I any.
You see the doors.
Doors.
But you see, you are going to play a World Cup. That you not get the chance to correct the
such mistakes. Yeah.
And
So you need someone who can be
and you see,
reliable.
You need a goalkeeper who will be able to bail you out, just like
Just like what Joan Garcia is doing for Barcelona at the point in time.
And that's the whole point of
Yeah,
the argument. Raya is his solid goalkeeper, but he's to some extent he's being covered by the Arsenal team.
Arsenal defenders.
Yes.
I didn't know Joan Garcia. The manga someone you.
Now defenders
He's not covered. Every day he's exposed. Look at the saves he's made. Every day he's
But
exposed.
in as much as you can be argument, I think you have a point to prove for Joan Garcia with the performance. No? I think last season, Obo Espanyol na unya de Zamora award. I think a better point to prove there.
Yeah.
Even at Espanyol, no, me face all these big clubs and Metima nya de Zamora award. I think I deserve to be called to this Spanish team at the World Cup. But in America, no, Nina will be rely on De La Fuente preferred goalkeeper. As much as you can unite see more form on you, Obo Kumono, not with them. The preferred players be our no. Once the managers, they have trust in certain players beyond man. Omo untouchable. Obe any day obebo 2014 Real Madrid Fabio Contrao. Marcelo was there. But Carlo Ancelotti preferred left back also. Fabio Contrao. So I say managers not trusted players beyond man. Oh any day.
And then one of those managers here, the Luis De La Fuente.
De La Fuente on the preferred players or Judy.
And then as I said earlier, no, he's played with most of the guys from their root ranks.
Yeah.
Until when he came to the national team, it was about those guys. How do I fix them into my team?
And you see, selecting this goalkeepers only problem because of the performance not their man. And you need doubt about what my performance and into quite select here. You say almost believe in him.
I'm sure
in the performance.
Garcia will be in a national team, but as to whether he's starting.
Yeah, but I think
we have to hold.
He should be at a trend there. Me kind of cry.
Training
there. United Simon will go with the experience and the leadership quality. No, I think say in as much the performance there, but there also could be. Okay. David Raya needs to be there. Then you hang us here, in my opinion. And Kayane there. See Roberto Sanchez. Oh come on, no akwachi ba ura no pool.
Okay, so guys, let us know who should be in the Spanish national team goal post. Is it Raya? Is it Garcia? Or United Simon should keep it?
Manchester United. The last time we winning Old Trafford was 2023. That time not Rashford or no, not DG and that pool. So a woman come on winning be patch. Omanga said no, Omukum Nanga and Nekra or Chachana bed yam because since 2023, Omu winning match Old Trafford on and
against City.
Against Manchester City, yeah. And the last time omu winning the last time I bought Manchester derby Manchester City won 3-0 against them or Etihad but ochana never born Old Trafford to which United for na kasa home kura omu ni a convincing results in Premier Old Trafford are playing against Manchester City. And you see the main problem omo a coach because Senka Ruben Amorim man can be different conversation altogether because Oba and about 3 Manchester derbies or win baako or draw baako and lose baako. So I think say in terms of coach tactics approaching this Manchester derby, not only 100% there, but in terms of on Pep Guardiola, not Pep Guardiola so sano or lose baako or win baako no ma draw baako. But then one be coach Michael Carrick or that experience to play at this top match. Or that's experience, which is no tactically, untimine Pep and 2-2, checking their performance, their form. But in as much as America says, winning match, or Old Trafford, in their life 5 matches, no, will be winning by a corner draw. So I think say in as much as you can say United for performance, any life 5 matches, show how competitive a match we are there. So I think say it is going to be. That derby, there be intensity. The fans in the room on the field. How game in the back. But I think say this is going to be an easy win for Manchester City. Looking at their performance, and situation at Manchester United room now, sacking their coach. Coach no buy what he say. Carrick appointing. I think say in 3 days be. Yeah. On your match time with the players, tactically. because you take time for them to adjust to your system. So I think say Eno is going to be another problem for Michael Carrick Kochina. City already now Pep inside also that they are winning matches. So I think say Eno no be easy for Pep Guardiola from my perspective tactically. Because inside the team so that and also be fit team on Sanya na so. So I think say you approaching the game and meeting Pep Guardiola, you overthink. If there be maybe and he's going to use that against you in terms of tactics. So I think that tactically City was wrong because of coaches, And again, the venue now or the match, I think City for us are almost nowadays. But the last time we win Manchester United winning was 2023. That not DJ at that point. It was everything. I think it will be difficult for me to say Manchester United crowd draw this match. I said they are going to lose.
Wow.
They are going to lose.
Okay. Yeah. That's Lacone's prediction. Charlie, what's your own? Do you see any
Manchester United versus Manchester City? The Manchester derby, as you rightfully stated. Manchester City are second on the Premier League table. Good. Now, Manchester United under Ruben Amorim struggled to record 3-4 matches in a row, wins in a row. Now, they've appointed a new coach. Don't forget the new manager bounce. Is it going to work? Because if the new manager bounce is going to work, I remember when Man U appointed Ruben Amorim in his first match against Ipswich 8-0. So Manchester United, I'm not seeing the new manager bounce going to work in here. So I agree with him. A very difficult match for Manchester United to play against Manchester City, especially a Manchester City team that would like to challenge for the English Premier League title. Don't forget, dropping the points against Manchester United means Arsenal, when they win against Nottingham Forest, widen the gap.
9 points.
So if you have this at stake, losing to Manchester United and chances of losing the Premier League, increasing it to let's say 70-80%, Manchester City will go in all out. Now they have what it takes. Ryan Cherky is on his elements, creating chances. Antoine Semenyo has joined the team. I don't know whether he's going to start tomorrow. He's going to get his first Premier League start for Manchester City tomorrow. I don't know.
I'm sure he will start.
With what he has displayed, what has demonstrated in his last 2 matches, chance for him to start is actually high. Erling Haaland leading the attack. Now Manchester United are coming in with an inconsistent form. They lost to Brighton and Hove Albion in the FA Cup, which they are out. So things are not going well for Manchester United. On the other side, things are going well for Manchester City. And with the coaches at the tactical bench, Pep Guardiola, Michael Carrick, huge difference. The gap is very wide. So when it comes to a situation where the coaches need to change things, need to twist things for things to go in favor of their respective clubs, Manchester City have what it takes. When it comes to bench, when the game is being stretched to the extra length, and you need a bench to come to rescue you. Now, if Jeremy Doku starts, meaning if Antoine Semenyo starts, meaning Jeremy Doku is going to be on the bench. And if Antoine Semenyo did not have a good game and Jeremy Doku have to come from the bench to play, you know the threat is coming in with. So they have the squad depth, they have the coach, they have the momentum, they have the everything. So I think a win for Manchester City.
Okay, win for Manchester City. That's according to the guys. Let's briefly look at the other games. Chelsea at 3 p.m. are facing Brentford. I don't understand how Brentford are now fit on the table. Chelsea are 8. They are 2 points behind Brentford.
Chelsea.
At the point, Chelsea were at second place.
Yeah.
Now look at where they are. Rosinya Ebefa, Charlie Ebefa.
I say make it this correction about the Manchester derby. Their last 5 matches, and it is 2-2 wins and a draw.
Okay, between the two.
So I think the Chelsea and Brentford game is going to be another difficult match for Liam Rosenier.
At home, both Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, at Stamford Bridge. Between the two teams, their last 4 matches at Stamford Bridge, I think Brentford had 3 wins. Yeah, since 2021. I think you can check. 2021, 2022. Yeah, since 2022, they have 3 wins at Stamford Bridge.
Since 2022.
Since 2022.
Brentford beat them 4-1.
Yeah.
They drew goalless the next
and
one.
2-0.
Chelsea 2-0 again at Stamford Bridge. You beat them 2-0 again at
2-0,
Stamford Bridge.
2023.
And they drew 2-2 in 2024. And then Chelsea won 2-1.
So I think say in their 4 encounters
they
are
drew
there.
goalless and then they drew 2-2.
So I think at their last 5 matches at Stamford Bridge, Brentford has been the better team there.
Yeah, they've won 3 and 4.
3 and 4. So I think it is going to be a difficult match for Liam Rosinha. But in as much I'm saying it's going to be a difficult match, I totally believe in the tactical astuteness of Liam Rosinha. Because I see him similar like Enzo Maresca in terms of tactics, how they approach their games. Okay. Strasbourg. Now where Enzo Maresca, they have similarities in terms of how they approach games. They are those managers that like to press, get the ball, possess the ball, create more chances, and score. So I think it is going to be a difficult match for Chelsea. That location they are playing, that's their home.
Yeah.
But on one location, you could have free home. Check the form of both teams. I think for 5 matches for Brentford, they have won 4 against big clubs. They beat Bournemouth 4-1. Beat Newcastle. I think Omugo no so much 4-3. I go Jesus mo bugo sungum. Enti osa be first team no. That is Liam Rosinha. I feel no be first team no. Onya first win against Charlton 5-1 there. Untimi ga say e convincing enough against playing Charlton. Tunya 5-1 win e normal for Chelsea. Pay their standard. You can see he give a good performance against Arsenal. He takes 2 mistakes from Roberto Sanchez. And then Momu lose that match against Arsenal. So as I said, going in, you can see a tactical approach in the forman kakra. But Ometima containing I go Jesus because of their centre back play. Because on centre back I on and off. We pray na we have a bishim. Omunya 2 centre back play, my boy Jamusa. Enzo Maresca he was changing and maybe Badiashile and Charoba, Daniel Bay Wesley Fofana and CC and none into more 2 months consecutively. So I think it is going to be a difficult match for Chelsea in terms of Omu defense line. Can they contain a good defense?
Brentford will beat them again.
In Casa in terms of Chelsea, in as much as I can more form against Brentford or Old Trafford, they are Chelsea.
So are they winning?
But I don't see them winning this match. I think Brentford is going to score.
Goals will flow.
Yeah,
okay.
Brentford is going to score. Chelsea is going to concede.
Okay.
And then I go Jesus is going to score.
Okay.
But I think double chance for Chelsea will do.
All right. Yeah. Double chance Chelsea. So Albert, let me mention the games and then you give the predictions and then we'll go quickly. So Tottenham are playing West Ham. Tottenham win.
Tottenham West Ham.
Tottenham win.
West Ham for
Sunderland Crystal Palace.
Sunderland a big match.
It's a tough match.
But
Sunderland Crystal Palace.
Sunderland for Nanzemi home ye. Sunderland for
draw. Okay, I'll go for Sunderland to win.
Yeah, me too. Sunderland double chance.
The other games.
So
we have Wolves and Newcastle.
Wolves
are hosting Newcastle. Aston Villa against Everton. Tough match.
Aston Villa
have a good record.
Aston Villa double chance.
Brighton, Bournemouth.
Brighton
at home.
Brighton or draw.
Goals over 1.5.
Brighton or draw.
Yeah. And then you've not predicted a Chelsea.
Oh, Chelsea win.
Okay. Leeds, Fulham.
Fulham win.
Leeds, Fulham.
Yeah.
Fulham.
Leeds. But Fulham is going to win.
I'll go for Leeds.
Okay. So that's it for the English Premier League this weekend. Let's quickly shift to the Spanish La Liga. And at 8 p.m. tonight, it's Espanyol Girona. Girona are 13th. Espanyol are 5th on the table. Espanyol seem to be having a good run even after losing their
over 1.5
goalkeeper. Over 1.5. I'll go Espanyol to win at home.
Yeah. But Girona, don't forget, before December, Girona were 18th on the league table.
Yeah.
And from January,
13th.
Now they've moved to 13th. They are on a very good form.
Wow. Interesting. So Real Madrid are hosting Levante. It's one day. Abeloa. If he doesn't win, I would never be surprised if they sack him.
I think we game I was or the convincing. Because okay, media outlets, Real Madrid media outlets, come on with dinner. So born home they on team the Jumaya manager.
Abalua.
Zano mo you cake.
Hey, mo de.
You huna mani. Come with the Abeloa. Season window no ma call mu obia o. Is a man eba.
Is it on man be 3 years contract.
Put or come jet him go.
Klopp is considering the
Enra after 7 minutes boss we try that content. Now media reports are able to say as they are now convincing Klopp so much.
I think
but Klopp is difficult too man. You don't make my head.
Yeah, he should be difficult.
Klopp wouldn't want to manage players disrespecting him.
And
Klopp's first principle: if you are not Messi, everybody defends. Are these guys willing to defend?
Or the that discipline,
yes.
You see, these players will be stubborn.
Yeah, but why will be a baton? Is this the managers? They say, Madrid for them was say, where any managers no place now see.
But you see, and no, they can't look at Klopp and tell him that they don't eat.
Yeah, because the manager and the pedigree.
Yes, he walks into the dressing room, everybody is saluting.
See, the reason why we didn't see this indiscipline on the part of the players and that Carlo Ancelotti was that he doesn't care. He will allow you to do whatever you want to do. They respect him, but he will allow you what you want to do. The only thing is that you come and play at the end of the day and get results for him. But for Klopp, he will talk about it. He will discipline you.
At the point, honestly,
so there's Mallorca against Bilbao. Yeah.
Bilbao for nice one was Saturday.
Osasuna playing Oviedo. Betis are playing Villarreal. Getafe Valencia. There's Atletico Madrid. They are hosting Alaves at home, and Barca are traveling to Real Sociedad. Interesting.
Big match.
Yeah, it's a tricky venue to go.
These people, they worry.
Tricky venue to go. But I trust this Barca side. They are now 11 games
unbeaten.
Straight
win streak. Yeah,
that's the best record since Frank Rijkaard's time at Barcelona. So.
We are not going to lose a match until the end of the season.
At the highest.
We are not going to lose a match until the end of the season.
Listen to.
Bet 2 matches. League matches now.
Listen to Barca's matches from now to. Just listen to the league games. They are playing Real Oviedo after this one. They will play Elche away. They play Mallorca.
Elche is a difficult match.
They will go to Girona. They will host Levante. They will host Villarreal. They'll go to Bilbao before they will host Sevilla, and then they will go Vallecano. So the biggest game they will play from now to
Villarreal and
April is Atletico Madrid.
I think Atletico Madrid.
It's a big game.
Elche big game, but okay, match now number of. I mean, can't a big game in terms of the names now.
Yes,
but in terms of tactical approach, anyhow, that's a Arabia the Elche team way now. I think because my encounter it was a difficult match.
Yes.
It takes individual brilliance. Bina, but the team almost like to I'm sure 3-1. I think it is going to be a difficult match. But Barca day.
Minimum.
Easy. So it match 20. In
Italy, the title race is where it is very hot. Inter are leading 3 points above AC Milan. AC Milan beat Como yesterday to close the gap to 3 points. Napoli follow with 40 points, so there's 6 points between them and Inter, the leaders. Juve are also following keenly with 39 points. So as for Italy, it's never decided probably until the last day. Let's
La Liga is decided.
Oh, Boga.
It just
it's decided. You know.
Interesting.
La Liga they had you.
Barca have more points than they had last season. Charlie, what else?
Abelwa
So these are the games for the title contenders. Inter are traveling to Udinese. It's
difficult, man.
I think it's difficult. Yeah. But Inter are finding their form, so I'll give them a double chance. Napoli are hosting Sassuolo.
Napoli for we had that powerful 4 Napoli.
Yeah, speaking of them, they drew goalless with Parma. Was it yesterday on 14th?
Mama Genoa says so
they are losing grounds in the title race, and Juve are traveling to Cagliari. AC Milan are also hosting Lecce. So I think Juve and AC, they will win their games. As for Inter and Napoli, we'll see how it will go in there. Let's finish with the German Bundesliga. Charlie, Bayern. Let's talk about Bayern and then we'll close. Bayern are going to Leipzig. And Charlie, if you look at the league table, 47 points after 17 games. They have 14 points more than Dortmund.
The second
53 goal difference.
Bundesliga problem about their 50+1 rule. Emma the people are more crew the power to control their clubs. So their capital no Munich. Omuni was kakesi almost in control. Into Dortmund, Bayern of Leverkusen na almost 7 form because Krumov for na a 50% ownership of the club. In this 7 form. In as much as we call Bayern Munich this scaffold what done. In this o develop team be na team ni be good performance. Season no we also Tom said be obenyeska. Said they would be control the club no. That's the problem of Bundesliga. And I think that rule also my son. Yes, the
gap is very huge.
Company have set a new half-season record in the Bundesliga for both points and goal difference.
I'm surprised.
The previous one was in 2014. Pep had 47 points at this point. 47 goal contribution. That was a record. And he's taking it to 47. Yes, the same point, 47 points. But 53 goal difference. It's incredible.
But at the
end of the day, he will still be judged by the performance in the Champions
League.
So we'll see how it goes for. So that's it for Europe. Charlie, AFCON final is happening this Sunday. I want quickly your predictions. Morocco, host nation, Senegal, previous winners in 2021. Yeah, and 1 minute in the
I think Morocco is going to win.
Morocco win.
Morocco is going to win. Against Nigeria now, me never been visit Nigeria for the physicality. But you do, but not about physicality.
Actually, this Morocco.
Balance though.
They've been prepared for more than
balance team about physicality now. I'm
not beating for 24 games.
Anytime I'm talking about this AFCON, anytime I'm going to, I don't know whether before the break we did the preview here, and I said Morocco are favorite though, but maybe when it comes to a point in time where you need that physicality, the African game.
Yeah.
Where Nigeria and Senegal for
and I'm predicting Nigeria.
Hey,
they showed it.
I was surprised because for postmaker say there might be difference between Morocco and Nigeria, the physicality at a point in time. It drew 7 to all corner. But they drew 7 to all.
You have to use your brain.
But I can't most say drew a bit physicality in Africa. But do say Nigeria for my quabre.
Actually, the Nigerians that are complaining about referee, they are just being
penalties.
They're just blaming the referee to hide behind. But I mean, the truth is that this is a reflection of African football where it is now. These are the top 2 teams on the continent.
Yeah, Senegal.
On the world ranking.
Yeah,
Morocco are the top African team, and then Senegal
followed by Senegal.
So it makes sense that the 2 and the football they play is fantastic. Morocco have just considered one goal. But the best are still the best, and these are the 2 best. Senegal, Charlie, they've beaten England. They meet the top guys and they match them. So I still have a strong feeling for Senegal. Maybe the home crowd will help, but the mentality of the Senegalese boys leading the team, Sadio Mane, is something that we have to look at. Let's see. I think Morocco are still favorites. Yeah, they are clear favorites, but don't underrate Senegal. Let's see how it goes on Sunday. Guys, thanks so much for doing this with me. And leave us your predictions for the games, including the AFCON final. Leave us a comment under the video, like and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time. Take care and bye-bye.